Okay, so now we're going to look at some results of our quiz. So when I am in my editing mode of the form or the quiz, you can see I have here at the top two choices. I can choose between questions where I can continue to edit, but I'm going to slide over and look at the responses. So the first default area is just to give me a summary of the results of this form. And you can see the first thing I see is just some general insights. I can look at the class average, the median, the range. I have a section of frequently missed questions. This is really great as a formative assessment tool. I can redirect my teaching now and look to see where I might need to go back and review. I have a list of all the participants because I collected the names this time. Um, Here's a general summary of the overall feeling of my class. Pretty spread out. These three students are kind of all over the place, and that's going to be good information for you as a teacher as well. And it's something some people like to do. You do not have to do that. Now I'm looking at some individual specific questions, and I can get an overall idea is maybe that question needs to be rewritten or reworded if I see that there are a lot of mistakes if this is a commonly missed question. And again, in a different question, different view, the little pie chart is helpful. Another question and the summary of results there. And then this one's interesting because this was an extended response, and I can see I don't know who answered this question, but I get a general feel for the extended response capabilities. So if we're not able, this one obviously I'm kind of concerned about. So how can I find out who answered this? All right, so let's do that. I can change my view of the summary to individual questions, but I'm going to jump over to those individuals because I want to find out who answered I don't know. And so now I have Johnny's quiz right in front of me, and I can see every question that he answered, and I can see he missed this one, and I can change. Here's the feedback, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But I can see every question, and it looks like list two facts that he learned this extended response question. I have to grade this individually. So because it was extended response, no points are assigned. So you are going to have to go in to every student. So you're going to slide to that individual view, read their extended response, and decide what point value you're going to give them. Okay, notice it says edits are pending, and so I need to go ahead and make sure I say save in order for that student to see the current updated grade or score. Okay, so I'm going to say score. So that was Johnny. So now, how am I going to get to the next one? Back up at the top, I'm going to go to the second entry. The second person to take the test, or the second set of results now I see, are Sam. So now I can scroll, do the same thing, but I need to come down and I need to make sure this is all good. Here are his responses. I need to give him full credit and save. Now I'm back to the top, and I'm going to continue for each student. Now I'm looking at Joey, and Joey did not get that chipmunks don't live in lily pads. And I'm going to scroll down. You missed the concept here, so I might want to, this did show that we selected to show the right answer here, so I could give some individual feedback to him as well here. I can do that. I'm not going to. But here he said he didn't know. So I'm going to assign 0 points. I might add some individual feedback. Here's where I could put the video back so that he would have to rewatch that video, and then I could ask him to take this or assessment again. I could have him resubmit. So we're gonna just cancel that out and hit save. Okay, so that's how, let's look at the questions view. And again, we can scroll through each individual question by toggling through the carets. First question was name. I can look at a list of the questions here. I can toggle this way and see a summary of every question. Okay. All right. So that is the summary, the view of responses, the summary, questions, and individuals. At the end of the day, if I don't want to collect any more results, I can, notice accepting responses. I can toggle this to say, okay, we're not accepting any more responses. And now when a student would click on a link, or if this is in Google Classroom or your other LMS, and they would click on the link to take this form, they're going to get a pop-up that says not accepting responses at this time. I'm going to leave that on.